So over the last few weeks, we've been recommending to stay put in the market simply because Nifty has been trending in a no trade zone, and especially while we were persisting through a no money market environment. And also with the budget last week, we were anticipating the volatility to significantly increase. But however, over the last few weeks, we've seen some improvement despite markets being in a despite market trading in a choppy manner. So now let's check how the sectoral and the broader indices have performed in terms of their momentum over the last few weeks while the markets were trading sideways and a bit choppy. So here's an outlook, describing that how the indices, the sector and the broader indices have paired on the momentum basis. तो यहाँ पे आप देख रहे हो that 3 weeks back जहाँ पे आपके काफी हद तक sectoral indices है that were trading, that had their negative momentum further worsening. But as we progress and as the markets have sideway trend kar raha tha and we've seen certain improvements. So over the weeks we've seen that they were shifting from the worsening quadrant to improving in their negative momentum quadrant. So I think it was a very positive development that we've seen over the last 3 weeks. Now let's see from a technical standpoint of view that how we anticipate that the markets are showing some early signs of bottoming out. So this is a Nifty chart. यहाँ पे हम देख रहे that Nifty commenced the budget reading week with a on a panic day. It almost gapped down with a 150, 160 odd points, and it breached the supports near 22,900 odds. So this created sort of a panic because it marked a new low in the down leg. So what happens is that retailers get panic and they try to sell off their positions as much as possible. And the smart hands, they try to take, opportunities to enter such areas. Now, since the retailers try to offload a lot of positions that the markets recorded in extreme oversold conditions. Now let's check out कि कितना oversold conditions market था. So this is the this is a classification of stocks trading about 10, 20, 50 and 200 DMA. So on 27 January, we've seen that only 9% of the stocks that were trading about 10 DMA and 20 DMA, followed by 10% and 22% of stocks trading above 50 and 200 DMA. So this tells you the significance of oversold market conditions that day. Now, on Monday, while a panic was created in the market, on the evening we saw that RBI announced that it would be purchasing government securities worth 60,000 crores in three tranches, which would ease the liquidity in the equity segment. Now, what happens is when RBI tries to purchase government securities, the bond prices will go up, and the bond yields subsequently come down. So as a result, the equity segment starts to look more attractive, and that would invite the capital inflow. So that was a positive news, and based on this, this news acted as a catalyst, and we saw a very nice pre-budget rally, a strong pre-budget rally rather, which led to like a 700-point increase from the lows, from the Monday lows. So now that was a positive development. But again, with this, with a significant pre-budget rally that led to a formation of an outside bar on the weekly outlook, which is again a very positive sign. So especially when we're looking for in a pullback setup, the sign of an outside bar is quite promising. It tells you it reduces the probability of further drawdowns. Especially because we've seen an undercut which has invited smart hands to start participating, and a strong closing or for the week tells you that the buyers have won the battle, and that is likely to attract more buyers. So I think these are initial signs where market is trying to showcase that it's trying to form an intermediate bottom. So with this, we anticipate that the supports are now dragged higher from the lows of 22,786 to 2350 levels. And we anticipate that as far as markets try to sustain about 2350 odds on a closing basis, it will allow the index to burn a bullish strength to test its 50 and 200 DMA, which are currently trading near 20,800 and 24,000 odds. So going forward, we would like to recommend how to navigate in such market environments. So we recommend to identify stock opportunities which have low betas, simply because increase in volatility during market bottoms can make it very challenging to maintain a risk reward profile. So it's best to start finding opportunities in low beta stock. Second, you can identify stocks which have high relative strength as compared to markets. And third, since the earnings season is going on, it's best to identify stock opportunities where earnings have been announced and numbers are positive. So we recommend to deal in three types of stock opportunities. That is low beta stocks, stocks showcasing high relative strength, and stocks that have announced positive quarter numbers. Now let's move on to Bank Nifty. So on Bank Nifty, we've seen that the index is trying to bottom out and it's been trading in the formation of a double bottom, a potential double bottom. But again, the zone of 49,700 to 49,800 is acting as a crucial resistance zone. So earlier in the past, we've seen that it's acted as a very nice demand zone, and we've seen some pullbacks happening in the past. And similarly, the same zone is now acting as resistance zone. And since a relative strength, this is a relative strength chart which is comparing Bank Nifty to Nifty, and we've seen Bank Nifty lose its momentum, rather lose its strength. So we anticipate to wait for a breakout which would confirm the double bottom pattern, which is again a sign of an intermediate trend reversal. So in Bank Nifty, we recommend to wait for a breakout to happen, and that's when you start initiating positions. For more such contents, please refer to Stocksbox YouTube channel. We recommend you to like and share to get such exclusive points.